Hi guys, welcome back. Welcome to my channel. Welcome to my new segment, Chinese Zodiac Tarot. So, we are going to do readings for all the Chinese zodiac signs. And this particular reading is for anybody born in the year of the horse. So this is for the horses. Now, if you don't know what your Chinese zodiac animal sign is, you can just get onto Google, check out the chart and see what year you're born and what animal you lie under. I will also include some links in the description box below. So have a look at those and find out what your zodiac sign is, your Chinese zodiac sign. You can also find out the element, whether you are, for example, with the horses, whether you are a fire horse, a water horse, a wood horse, a metal horse, or an earth horse. There are 5 elements. And come back over here and check out the reading. Check out the readings that I'm doing. Okay, so this is for horses, and this is for mid-September through to mid-October. So let's see what's going on with you guys. For private readings, email me at madamotero@hotmail.com. And please like and follow me on Instagram and Facebook. Again, all the links will be in the description box below. For your chance to win private readings. I usually do competitions, and there will be one coming up soon for to celebrate this new segment, Chinese horoscope. Okay, so let's see what's going on for the horses. Well. Looks like somebody's keeping secrets. Now, I will acknowledge that, but I'm not keeping it. And it could be secrets about love or secrets about finding happiness. But we shall find out. Okay, horses. Well, to start with, guys, like I said, you've got the, actually I will bring these out later. You've got the moon card here and you've got the fool. So there are definitely some secrets being kept. Either you're keeping secrets or somebody is keeping secrets. I'm inclined to think it might be you. And it's got a lot to do with you choosing whether to end something and venture off on your own in order to find stability. Because with the Fool, this is about starting again. This is about venturing off on your own. This is about not knowing where you're going to end up, but knowing that you need to take that journey. But straight after that, you've got the 10 of Wands. And this is definitely ending something because maybe it was too much of a burden and you really couldn't take it anymore. And it's basically you ending something, aware of the responsibilities that you have and taking them with you, but ending something while you do that. Because straight after that, you have the 10 of Pentacles. Now, the 10 of Pentacles is quite the opposite. It's not about ending something. It's about being settled in a happy, stable, financially stable environment with tremendous abundance. So there could definitely be fortune coming in. But more so, I'm inclined to think that you're ending something in order to achieve that. That's what's happening in the second half of September. Then going into the first half of October, it seems that you are actually going to do that, because then you've got the Three of Wands. Now, with the Three of Wands and with that you've got the Queen of Pentacles, this is you making a move. This is you taking action in order to achieve this dream here with the Ten of Pentacles. You know, the Three of Wands is taking action. It's, you had a decision to make. You're pretty clear about where you want to go, and you want to make that happen. And you want to gain from it what this Queen of Pentacles represents. Now, this is somebody who's very down to earth, very nurturing, very humble. She's also very strong. She can be a very good leader. She can be a very good organizer. She also represents a moderate increase in wealth. So it's almost like you're wanting to be in this earthier phase, and you're wanting to feel comfortable and financially stable in this. And this is the path that you want to take. And you're using your instinct because you've got the High Priestess. And with that, to end October, you have the Knight of Swords. Now, here's the Knight of Swords rushing in. This could be you, or something that, a characteristic that you need to learn, but this is definitely somebody coming into your life, somebody who is very clear, very precise. There's no manipulation, there's no beating around the bush. Somebody who just, you know, says it as it is. Somebody who is very organized, and you know, they can be a little blunt at times in the way they communicate, but you know, they're very straightforward. They're very honest. This is a quick moving energy. So this is somebody that when they want something done, they'll just do it. They're not waiting around. Like, if they're very interested in you, they're going to tell you they're very interested in you. Okay, let's throw some clarifying cards down and see if we can make better sense of this story. Okay, now what's going on here with the moon? Who's keeping secrets, and what are the secrets about? Okay, well, you've got Justice and you've got the Knight of Pentacles. This could be a legal situation, quite possibly, but it's also about either finances or something that is quite valuable to you. There could be a small fortune coming in, and you're quite aware of that. And there's something that needs to be sorted out, something that needs justice, something that needs to be fair and even, and it will be. But I think it's you keeping secrets about that. And if it's not you, there's someone in your life keeping secrets about something that they possibly thought wasn't fair. Wow, the moon again. Yeah, I'm more inclined to think that it's you, because the moon's come out again to clarify the Fool. So there we have, you know, again, perhaps the secret that's being kept is that you want to venture off, you want to be free, you want to be single out of a situation, and you want some kind of stability to make that happen, but you're not right now communicating about it. You've got the Seven of Swords, which means Now, usually with the Seven of Swords, you guys, you know, we talk about lying, cheating, stealing. It could very well be that, or it could just very well be that you are using the method of not saying anything rather than saying something till you're sure about what it is that you want to do. But you're definitely, most definitely, either keeping a secret or somebody is keeping a secret. And whatever that secret is, it's going to come out later because something's going to end. But it's not the right time. You could be looking elsewhere and thinking, okay, I want to move on. I want to take a different path. It could be with work. It could be in a relationship. It could be several different situations. But you're not speaking about it as yet because you're not exactly sure where you want to be. And that's why the moons come up on the Fool, because you don't know where the Fool's path takes you. You don't know where you're going to end up. And you don't want to say anything till you're sure about that. You have the Emperor clarifying the Ten of Wands. So the Emperor is somebody who is quite, you know, he is the Emperor. He is in charge. He's the big boss. He's very nurturing as well. He's very caring. Not so much nurturing as in motherly nurturing, but he's a good carer. He's a good provider. Now, if this is not you, then this is somebody possibly in your life giving you advice to go in that way. Or this is something that you're aiming to do. You're aiming to be somebody that can do that can care and help themselves and help others in their lives, in your life. So when you turn around, pack your bags and end something, you're doing it, you're planning to do it when you've got your shit together, when you know where you're headed and you know how to do it. It's almost like you took on too much. Yeah, wow. It's almost like you took on too much to handle, and you couldn't really do it anymore. And that's why you're turning around going, this is not for me. This is not working for me. I really, really need to get out of this situation. I want to move on. You also have the Empress right next to the Emperor, you know, and that's lovely. And she's clarifying this Ten of Pentacles. And, you know, I told you the Ten of Pentacles talks about abundance, talks about financial stability, talks about, you know, long-term happiness. And so does the Empress. The Empress talks about the birth of something on a new level, or an actual birth. There could be a pregnancy coming up, and you might be keeping secrets about that. But with the Empress, you know, she is the Empress and she is Mother Nature, and she is unconditional love and abundance. And for her to clarify the Ten of Pentacles, you're definitely going in the right direction, because this is where you want to be and this is what you want to achieve. And it looks like this is what's going to happen for you. This is definitely what's going to happen by choosing to go the way you're going. Wow, the Nine of Cups. Guys, I've said this before, this is one of my favorite cards, the Wish card. This is not just about you visualizing your wishes and your dreams, but it's about being able to manifest them into real life. This is about them coming through. The actions that you choose to take, the path you choose to take, is bringing you to the things that you desire and the things that you wish for. That's what's going to happen for you. And another thing that I just want to add, because while I was shuffling, I was looking at the Seven of Swords. This could also be you keeping secrets so that you can avoid somebody manipulating or tricking you into doing something you don't want to do. And with that Queen of Pentacles, you've got the Wheel of Fortune. And by the looks of things, the wheel's turning to the positive, not the negative. Because like I said, the Queen of Pentacles, with her comes great abundance. There's a lot of abundance in this reading. There's a lot of abundance. There's a little bit of keeping secrets. They might be a little bit sly, but it's all for the greater good. There's a lot of stability coming through. It's not just about financial abundance. It's about being able to sit back, rest your head and go, okay, I'm good. I'm in a really good place. I feel good physically, emotionally, spiritually, mentally. I feel good. I'm going in the right direction. And you know it. You totally know it. You know, you're completely following your intuition and you're going exactly where you're meant to. Into possibly a really, really nice, non-bullshit, manipulative, positive friendship or love that's coming your way. And I really like that this Knight of Swords has popped up at the end of the reading, because it's almost like telling you, you know, this story is playing as it is because it needs to happen for this positive ending to happen. This is such a similar storyline to a lot of the Chinese zodiac readings that I've been doing today. There's just a lot of change happening in the world over September, October, a lot of inner change and a lot of, you know, outer change. So something that didn't work out for you, something that wasn't real, something that wasn't stable from the beginning is crumbling down. The perception of what you thought was good isn't, and you're aware of that, and that's why you made that change. Following your intuition also brings you more pentacles, and you could very well be dealing with somebody that has wood element in their zodiac animal sign, or they could have earth. Now, if they have wood, they are somebody who is, you know, generally they're quite elegant and they're quite well groomed. They like to take care of themselves. They're very innovative. They're very creative. They could be quite artistic. And they appreciate introvertness. So they're not like, you know, hermits. But they are somebody who likes the quieter things. But that doesn't necessarily mean that they're, you know, positive for you, because on the bad side, wood people can get pretty, you know, they can get carried away with things. They can sort of take it too far. They can also get pretty angry when, you know, if a plan they've got in place is changed, or if they're pushed or forced to do something that they don't want to do. They don't like to conform to society at all. And if they feel like they are, they're going to retaliate. Now, if you're dealing with an earth sign, not an earth sign, an earth element, you could be dealing with somebody who's very, very good with money. And pentacles have come up quite a bit here. You could also be dealing with somebody that believes in taking action rather than just speaking. They're very strong, they're very stable, they're very confident, and they can be reassuring and supportive. But on the downside of things, again, there's somebody that doesn't like to be pressured into change. They are also somebody who can be materialistic, maybe a bit of a drama queen or king, And they can also be quite of a Scrooge when it comes to money. So, that's the downside and the good side of both those elements. And if something's not working for you with someone, it could be that they are carrying or, they have those traits in them. Now, very interestingly enough, with the positive things that are coming into your life, with the changes you're making, you're also not rushing into anything. Like I said, there's definitely somebody coming into your life, and they're coming in very quick. But you're in the hanged man phase. Maybe you just want to, wait a bit, get to know them first. You're not 100% sure that you want to rush into this as quickly as they are. But you definitely like the fact that this person is really straightforward. They don't beat around the bush, and that gives you a sense of reassurance. But there's somebody that's definitely rushing in for a deep commitment. Four of Wands, usually talks about celebration, sometimes marriages, sometimes engagements. Somebody's coming in, and they're coming in with an offer of deep commitment. Oh, another one down there. But you may not take, too many cards. You may not take the offer because you may feel that it's too quick for you. In the beginning. But whatever it leads to, there's most definitely a change. There's a world cycle coming in, a whole new cycle for you, a whole very different journey that you're going to go on. I think you're going to let go of something that's not working out for you to achieve greater goals, to achieve your dreams, and you're very aware of what they are, and you want to reach for them, and you've got the opportunity to do that. But you're also going to be very careful. You're also going to take a step back and just, not rush into anything. Not rush into anything, even though that there's a very serious love offer coming in for you, because you want to just make sure this is what you want, and this is not going to jeopardize your dreams, because you've had your dreams jeopardized before, and you don't want that to happen again. So I told you that you may be dealing with somebody that's wood, that has a wood element to them, or they have an earth element to them, very possibly. Or it could be another element as such. But let's have a look at what we can find. Wow, okay, you've got water. And you've got earth. So the reason why I threw down two cards is because I feel like we're dealing with two different kind of people here. One in the beginning, and then somebody very different at the end. So, with an animal sign that has water in their chart, you're looking at somebody who is sensitive and who is a great listener. They may actually have psychic intuition. They're very good at predicting things. They're very good at talking because they can analyze people. But on the downside, yes, they can be manipulative. They can be secretive. Now, this might actually be you. You could have water in your chart. You could be a water horse. But it's definitely this trait, this energy that's coming through in the beginning. And these kinds of people have a tendency to go towards depression. Now, Earth, I just gave you a rundown of the elements, the traits in the element of animals that have Earth in their chart. I do think, though, that with the negative side, like I said, there isn't much, but there is a negative side to Earth. I think this is why you might be hesitant to pursue this romance. But I think eventually you will. I don't know why. I just think that you will, especially because, they're offering something really nice. They're offering something really lovely. And right now, it's not the time to decide whether you're going to take this offer or walk away from it. But it's definitely a time to be aware that this offer is going to come in with a big change. Okay, the atmosphere that will reflect this reading. Storm. That's funny, that came up before. So, yeah, rocky times ahead, a little bit. There might be some tough times going from one thing to another. There might be tough times with the transition. But that's okay, horse. That's okay, my horses. It needs to happen in order for something better to come along. So now, the season that this is going to bring you clarity. Maybe this is more to the fact that, yes, we're focusing on September, October, but this is maybe, I feel like this is maybe the beginning of how this is going to start. And I also had another reading very similar to that earlier today. I can't remember which animal I was doing, but yeah, I felt like this is a glimpse into the beginning of something that's going to happen, but I don't think this is something that's going to end through the mid-October. I think this is something that's going to last a little while. Okay. Autumn. So I don't know where you are in the world, but I can tell you something very significant is going to happen in relation to this in autumn time. Now, for some of you, you already are in autumn. And for others, you're looking at a good year ahead before really understanding the decisions that you made today. Now, behavior. So, behavioral traits that you need to focus on during this time, either that need to be looked at and, cared for, or you need to adapt, something that you need to take on. Okay, and we're going to pick that one. And we have calm and prosperous. Okay, horse, my beautiful horses. You have to be very calm because, like I said, there may be a storm coming. And it's not such a bad thing. It's just that because there's so much change, it could cause some disruption in your life. You need to take it very calmly. The best way that you can prosper in this situation is by handling it very calmly. Health, something to be aware of in your health during this time. Your heart, emotionally and physically. Protect your heart. Your heart is very important right now, and you need to protect it. You need to protect it from lies and manipulation, especially if somebody's going to be trying to manipulate you. And you need to protect it from your own thoughts. Follow your intuition. You have this beautiful High Priestess here with the Ace of Pentacles clarifying this newness that's coming in, this positiveness, this stability that's coming into your life. You need to follow that gut instinct and protect your heart. Okay, now, colors that will be significant for this time. I will just laugh if white comes out again because it's already come out like 3 times today. No, I want that one. White. It's hilarious. I don't know why it keeps coming out. I guess a lot of people need to focus on that. The white, purity, simplicity, transparency, the calmest of the colors. You know, with white, this is going to be very significant to you. It's a focus on innocence. It's a focus on being real, and it's a focus on transparency and truth, and no bullshit. Be true to yourself and everyone else around you. Tastes. Sometimes tastes, just like colors, can trigger thoughts, can trigger memories, can trigger ideas. So taste, particular tastes that are going to be significant at this time. Ooh, bitter. Bitter, bitter, bitter. Okay. Horses. There may be some truths that are bitter to deal with. And that's probably why, you know, you might be keeping some secrets. I hope you guys can hear me. Sometimes people say my recordings aren't loud enough. Sorry. But there is definitely, there's definitely some realistic things that you're going to face. And there's definitely some prosperous things that are going to come your way. So even beware, think about it when you eat or taste or consume something bitter, and see if that has any effect on you or any effect on what you're thinking about. It could be beer. You could be drinking a hell of a lot of beer. I tell you what, if you are, be careful. Watch your heart. Okay, I'm going to throw down an overall oracle card here. These are water crystal oracle cards by Dr. Masaru Emoto. They're absolutely beautiful cards. And let's see if there's some overall message that we can give these beautiful horses of mine. Now, if you are in a committed relationship and you're very happy in that relationship, this does not necessarily mean that that relationship is going to end. I just want to put this out there. This could be something that's going on in your life that you want to end. Doesn't have to be particularly the relationship. And it can also, like I said, because there's a lot of pentacles, this could also be a work-related situation, or this could also be some sort of a friend situation coming through. Okay, emotions. Alrighty. Basically, horses, you know, I don't even think I need to open the book to talk to you about this one. Yeah, be aware of your emotions. Be aware of how you handle things. Be aware of being, say, overly emotional or not emotional enough. Why is my camera frozen? Shit. Are you there? Okay, for some reason the camera froze. I don't know why. I'm having so much trouble with this phone tonight. But yeah, be aware of your emotions. You know, horses are very independent, very energetic. They can be impatient and they love to travel. Okay. Sometimes you may not be aware of others' emotions around you, or even how to handle your own emotions. But in this situation, you need to be aware of your emotions and how to handle them. Alrighty, that's what I have for you. Please like, share and subscribe to my channel. Leave me a comment if you like my new segment and if you think I should keep it going. For private readings, email me at madamotero@hotmail.com. Wishing you much love, light and blessings, my beautiful horses. Take care for now. Bye-bye.